Hi, water signs. Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to Earth, Wisdom, Fire Tarot. I'm Simone. And yeah, I'm going to be doing tarot readings here and there where I can over the next month or so, but I'm pretty much not going to be able to do live tarot readings until September. But you can find all the information on Earth, Wisdom, Fire. I've already updated my website so that everything that's available there is what I'll be doing for the next month or so. And yeah, I'm doing new healing sessions, so I'm gonna be posting more about that very, very soon. So let's get into it. It's gonna be a love reading. Haven't done these in a while. This could be for you and anybody in your life, anybody that you love, so it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. So the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. There are a lot of cards in reverse here for the situation. So, wow, okay. I get the sense that you have very, very strong feelings for each other, but you don't really know what to do with them, and you don't know how to talk about how you feel about each other. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which makes me feel like you both can kind of see through each other's facade or each other's like ego mask. But because you're able to see each other so clearly, it does make you kind of freak out and like want to run. So yeah, I'm just feeling like you guys don't know what to do with how you feel about each other, and it's causing a lot of resistance and a lot of blockages here where it's like, you're not going to be able to just like move on from this and just like turn your back on it and let it go. But you also really can't see a clear future or a clear path forward. Very, very interesting. I feel like this this emotional issue has a lot to do with past toxicity, and one of you is very disconnected from your intuition. So I'm going to pull cards separately on your energy and the other person's energy, so I'll get a better sense of if it's one or both of you. And you could be either person in the spread. I'm just talking to the person in the video because it just makes it easier for me to keep track of what's going on. Okay. Okay. So you have the Fool, and you also have the World. This came out for another reading as well on these two cards. So you are on the precipice of something very, very big. I mean, literally right at the bottom of the deck. It's like some super crazy intense energies. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go through all of these because it's so interesting. You have the Fool and then the High Priestess, and these two are together. Like they come one after another. Not one after another, but they're very close to each other in the tarot. And then you also have the Lovers, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and then the Death card. So there's some major, major transformation going on here. There's some deep shadow work that you're being called to do, and it's for the purpose of breaking you free, because the World card actually came out. That's been a big issue for you. You haven't fully grieved something from the past, and that's why these cards are coming out, because until you really grieve it, and until you really, and like, we all grieve in our own ways and in our own time. So it's not like you're behind or anything, but it's almost like the deeper you've tried to bury this, the worse it's gotten, and the more it's hurt. And that's where this emotional blockage is coming from, this Five of Cups. And if you can't feel your emotions, then you can't really listen to what your intuition is telling you and what your heart is telling you. So that's where a lot of the issue is coming from here, is that you aren't sure if this person, the way they make you feel, if it's a good thing or a bad thing, or if it's going to hurt or if it's going to heal you. You're just very much all over the place with this. I mean, I'm getting the sense that this is a healing relationship because the Temperance card is a very healing energy. But yeah, you definitely have some kind of doubt. You have some kind of doubt here about the longevity of this, or if it's worth going through this process. I think that you're projecting a lot of your past stuff onto this person, onto this relationship. And I think that this is meant to be something. I think, and this is definitely fated, and it's definitely something big, something huge. You have a lot of major arcana in the upright here, so yeah. I'm actually going to keep this out, but I'm going to reshuffle and see if any of these cards come out for the other person. Okay, so they have the Knight of Swords. And yeah, there's something kind of aggressive in the way that they communicate, especially with you. Like, wow, they're very intense, very blunt, and I feel like you definitely have some sort of foundation here of friendship or working together or working on something together. This person definitely wants to build with you and wants to create with you, but I feel like their method of going about it is extremely aggressive in some way, or it's like they're aggressively trying to keep this in like a safe place for them, like either a friend zone or trying to focus on whatever this project is you're working on together as a way to kind of like distract from their really intense feelings for you. um yeah, so this person is very creative. They're coming out with the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, so they're very creative, but they're kind of like creatively blocked right now. I feel like they're focusing too much on like supporting themselves or supporting others with it, like making money from it, or they're not really like just doing it for the love of it. There's some other kind of motivation that's clouding the vision that he's trying to bring through. I say he because of the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I'm definitely feeling like a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be a he. That's just what was coming out. Just feeling a masculine energy. And I feel like honestly their masculine energy is very imbalanced. Like it's too like intense. It's too far that way. That's why he's coming off as like very aggressive and intense. Not toxic, not to the point where like he's scary, but just to the point where like um your energies aren't in harmony with each other. It's just like he's too far to or they're too far to that side. Um so yeah, with the King of Pentacles, it's like coming out, the King of Pentacles coming out with the King of Wands makes me feel like this person kind of sees themselves a certain way that's not really true and authentic to who they are. They're meant to just be in the flow and to really be almost in this like very determined like warrior type of mindset, and instead they're trying to be this like businessman, and it's not coming naturally to them, and it's creating a lot of blockages for them. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. They're just, again, like it's both of you. Both of you are having trouble feeling your heart space, feeling your emotion. So like I said, when I was like, I'm gonna pull the cards and see which one of you is like emotionally struggling here, but both of you are. This person really sees you as the star. Like they really see you as like this like something they can aspire to and hope for, but I guess they don't feel good enough for you. They don't feel like they are ready for you. they feel like they're not going to be ready for a long time. So they're kind of like holding themselves back, or like, again, like forcing themselves or forcing you into some sort of like unnatural place that they don't want you to be. They deep down, like they're not listening to the call of their heart. They're not listening to their intuition. They're really stuffing all that down and trying to make this thing with you into something that it's not. You're both just like you're struggling to see this situation clearly is the gist of it there. So let's look at your connection. Beautiful. Gosh, you really bring out the best in each other, don't you? Wow. All these cards are in the upright except for one. That's amazing. A lot of cards came out. So the moon. So this is what you need more of, both of you. You need to be more in touch with your intuition. You need to be more in touch with your emotions. And I feel like that's where things are headed between you. This almost like cold, distant, cutting you off, ignoring you, or just like whatever you're doing to kind of avoid the feelings that you have for this person, they're going to melt. And or if they're not melting, they're doing something else. They're like exploding or seeping out. So I don't know. Like there's something happening here where it's like whatever you're trying to suppress is coming up to the surface, and it's not pretty. It could be pretty, but it might not be. It might be kind of intense and not too pretty, like ugly. Anyway, so you hear what I'm saying. With the Princess of Cups, I feel like you just need to open up to each other and express what's really on your heart. You just need to like literally just like put your hand over your heart like this Princess of Cups character and just like feel the truth that's happening right here in your heart. This person definitely makes you feel things that no one else has made you feel. And gosh, you just have this really beautiful like potential here to like really be emotionally invested in each other, be emotionally clear, be emotionally honest and mature. You have this ability, and it's possible for you, you know? I think that's if you open yourself up to that, a lot of beautiful things are going to happen here. And you have the Empress, which is a really beautiful creative energy, and it's a much more flowy creative energy than what was happening with this other person, where they were trying to funnel their art or their gift or their creativity into something marketable, or like trying to make it into something, a business that wasn't coming naturally. So the Empress is much more flowy, much more naturally abundant. I feel like that's where you're both headed, where you're just much more in touch with like this reality that exists outside of the matrix. That's really what it's about. Wow, you have the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. That's beautiful. That's love. That's real true love. And a lot of affection for each other. When you can actually open up to each other and feel like how this other person feels for you, you'll understand why all this confusion, all this trying to ignore the feelings that you have for each other was just like never gonna stay like that. The Wheel of Fortune, this is a good thing. Like this is good karma. This is like a good development. This is a good shift that's happening. Like you already got the World, was another kind of like completion type energy, but you had to go through that on an individual level with your own journey in order to experience that with this other person. And you're both, going through a major evolution process. A lot of these readings are very similar, where it's like the person I'm talking to, watching my videos, they're very like spiritually advanced. They're like growing, they're healing, they're evolving. And once they actually let go and like understand that love is freedom, it's like this connection is possible here. The Eight of Wands is like things moving very, very quickly um, once the ball has gotten rolling here, once you've actually like accepted your feelings for each other and expressed that to each other and felt how this other person feels for you. But yeah, just like really beautiful energy. Wow. I'm gonna pull some cards here. Just want to see what's going on with this like emotional thing. Is there anything else we need to know here? Wow. Yeah, you definitely have this ability to create like abundance and wealth together. You have the Magician coming out with the Ace of Pentacles, and it's almost like you being creatively blocked or emotionally blocked is blocking your abundance as well. And you have the Four of Cups, which is, you know, where you've both been. It's like you haven't wanted to accept that you deserve love, or that, you know, this other person can actually love you the way you deserve. I think that you were both kind of wary of this because of the intensity of how you felt about each other. You felt that this is what it is. You felt this level of intensity for someone in the past, and it didn't work out. It didn't go well. And you were just like, I'm not going down that road again. I'm over that. I want something different. And the feelings for this person did not go away. They just got more and more and more intense the more that you try to ignore it or suppress it. And then once you actually embraced it, it's like, it's just so harmonious. It's so beautiful. It just flows so well. And so much good can come from it. That's really beautiful. Beautiful message. I don't feel like I need to clarify anymore. It's very clear that this is meant to be, that you're supposed to be in this relationship, and that it's headed in a very healthy place. Okay, so we have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So, and beautiful. Underneath that is the Union of Hearts as well, which came out in the last reading. So yeah, I just feel like you really have to trust that the love that you've always wanted, if this person is making you feel that other things are going to fall into place too. Just don't assume the worst about this. Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So I think that one of you is going to have to open up first and just kind of like give a little, and open up so the other person feels comfortable doing it. And it might have to be you. You might have to be the first one to open up and express yourself. Love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. That's what's key here, is that I asked that question before. I'm like, is this going to be something that hurts, or is this going to be something that heals? I feel like this is actually healing you. This love, the purity of it, the authenticity of it, it is very healing. And I think that you have to accept that, or be open to that possibility with this person. And then you have get to know each other. Learning to meet each other's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. So you can't make any assumptions here. You have to actually do the hard work of getting to know each other and understanding each other and listening to each other, and listening to your own needs as well, and making those clear. We don't want to get into any kind of assumptions here. We want to get out of that mindset and just like take this person for who they are and love them unconditionally for who they are, so they can love you the same way. Yes. Reflection. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. So this person is reflecting back to you the love, you know, that you are. And you do have a very, you like, your energies in this reading were very aligned and were very mirrored. Like even with the sense of like how deeply you were trying to suppress your emotions, like you were both reflecting each other there. There's an opportunity for, if you shift and you change your mindset about this, that this other person will reflect that and be right there with you in lockstep. I really do feel like that you have that kind of connection, where if one of you grows, the other one grows as well, and it actually brings you closer together. So that's beautiful. Definitely hope this helps. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in getting a personal tarot reading, I'm going to be doing those. Just check my website, earthwisdomfire.com. Love you. Bye.